Hi everyone and welcome to my place. It's nearly spring, that time of spring flowers and new beginnings. But to me, it actually represents the autumn. But what is lovely is that for Easter, I get to have a little bit of a go back to the spring, even though it's autumn. And I want to share a beautiful arrangement that I am going to have at my place as a let's cheat the systems. I'm calling this, now what did I say I was going to call it? Let me just check what I said. I know, it's called the Easter Bunny Wonderland of spring flowers, and it's going to be so cute. And when the kids come over, they're just going to be all excited. And if you've got little kids or even bigger kids, this could be a great thing for them to get into. Anyway, let us just get into it. I found this tucked away in the shed. It's a beautiful container. Well, actually, it's a rustic container, and because it's going to be a woodlandy themed design, I felt that this was really lovely, and with this little bit of wire around here, it's almost like a fence, which would be perfect. It has a dish in the inside, which, look at that, isn't that great? It lifted and elevated, so great. So what I've done is I've just put some foam into there. I only had wet foam, so I'm just going to have to use it, but if you're using all artificial or forever flowers, use the grey foam. But look, if you don't have it, it doesn't matter. The first thing I want to put into here, because it is the biggest, is my Easter bunny, and it's I just love this Easter bunny. I've had it for years and years, and it just gets put away and I bring it out. I've also got some lovely ivy here, and I just want the ivy to go in and to just sort of like wander all over the place. If you don't want to take it so wide, don't worry about that. Just, if this is an organic sort of a rustic, just let the forms just get out and about and just bend and manipulate just as ivy does. Now I've got some smaller pieces here, but before I do that, I've also got these little moss little stones, and I'm just going to put those around the edge just to give me a little bit of a little sort of framey, sort of hilly, sort of garden effect for all of my forms to sit on. Plus, these little forms are also going to help to just secure everything and stop it from moving. But also, the moss from here will connect into my little rabbit. The kids are going to love it. Okay, so just getting these little bits off. I know I shouldn't have done that, but that's all right. I can see that there is room for me to still put my forms into. They're a bit too big, those bits. Oh, look at that. Oh, the bunny and the ivy. It's starting to be a beautiful picture. Now, the next thing I want to put in is this here. This little cup here can just go down into there because I'm going to put some little treats into there. Now, I've got just a few spring flowers, and I'm going to bring those into there. Oh, look at that. The bunny in with the beautiful paper whites. The lovely thing about spring is, at the beginning of spring and as we get to Easter, the nature just provides little bits of little flowers here, there and everywhere. So that's the beauty of spring, where you can just, go out and gather just the odd little bit of this and a little bit of that. So they can go into there. Now, I also have these. Oh, look at that. Camellias that come at this time of the year. So I'm just going to put that into there like so. And on the other side, I will put another one. Now, I haven't cut these. I've just bent them up. Now, you can make this as tall as you like, but I just feel that I want this to be sort of like reined in a bit. I've also got some little pieces of eucalyptus, and I'm using the eucalyptus because I felt that that connected back into the exterior of the container that I'm using. So a little bit over to there, and I'll bring another bit into there. I've also got some lovely lavender. Now lavender it's about this time of the year that it's starting to sort of just start and appear, but I only want a few little bits of that, so I'll just put those over to there. I have some, I love this. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful snowballs. So I'm just going to pull those off there. Instead of cutting those, let's pull those little bits off. And I'm just going to bring a little one to just sort of like weep over the front there, or drip over the front. And it might look like I'm hiding the bunny, but I want the kids to see the bunny. Right, what else have I got here? Oh, I've got some of this lilac, so I'm going to do the same with the lilac. And just pull that bit off, and I'll pull that bit there off, and I'll just put a little bit into there. I love doing things like this, and especially, like, I think that if you wanted to get the kids into learning to get into loving flowers and loving nature, this is the best way to do it. Now, I've also got some of these white magnolia that come in the spring. They can go into there like that. Oh, how's that looking? I'm just loving it. And get rid of these bits here. We don't want those. And now I've got a little bit of chocolate bark, which I thought that I would just lay in here on top of the flowers. One over to there, and I'll bring the other bit over to there, just as if it's bark from outside. And then the last thing to go into here, into this little cup down here, is these lovely little chocolate eggs. And when the kids look into that, they'll be able to go, oh, look at that, what is that? That's so lovely. There we have. Happy Easter, everyone.